Alright, so raising the driving age would not create any new positive results. A new driver is still a new driver no matter what age they are. If the law changed to 18, then they're losing out on 2 years of driving experience that they could earn. The USA reported in an article that was published in September 2008 that in the most recent legislative sessions, lawmakers in Delaware, Florida, Georgia, and Massachusetts introduced a bill to raise the minimum age of licensure to 17. Bills in Illinois and Massachusetts would have raised it into 18, but all failed. So meaning that a lot of people don't want to raise the driving age. The autoinsurance.com states that it is really imperative to consider all teens irresponsible, as many are safe and competent drivers. It's the experience, I feel, that makes a good driver. Maturity is a good thing too, however, experience will bring the maturity to the driver while behind the wheel. In an article, the LA Times states that teen drivers will begin to learn how to cope with behind-the-wheel distractions with the more time they give and spend on the road, meaning, once again, the experience will bring maturity to the driver. It is a practice that gets better and the more you do it, and many of you have probably seen that over the years you have become a better driver. And if you didn't get those 2 years of experience before you turned 18, then at 18 is when you would feel you're most uncomfortable and you'd probably not be the best driver you are right now. I feel experience is the key factor that makes a good driver, and if we want fewer crashes at age group, we shouldn't eliminate it. If anything, mandate required driving time with a professional driver other than a parent, so the teen really learns what they're doing. In some ways, the United States has already changed some of the age restrictions on licensing. The Chicago Tribune states, the states are making progress in reducing the #1 killer of teens, motor vehicle crashes, through graduated driver's licenses. Graduated driver's license is a license that eases restrictions on the driver the older they get, so the more experience they can get. In California, you're probably familiar with you can't drive with anyone under the age of 21 before you for a year after your license, and once you turn 18, you're allowed to use a hands-free device while talking on the phone. And also the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration released a report this week, that indicates states with the toughest laws governing teenage driving reduces the death rates for 16-year-olds by up to 21%, while states with less restrictive laws reduce up to 11%. So the states that do have the graduated driver's licensing programs have seen results with this, with the death rates. And also I don't feel it's necessary to make a teen rely on his parents for public transportation until the age of 18. Lifestyle.com says that most parents feel their kids are responsible to take on new responsibilities at the age of 14 or when they start high school. And if the parents trust them with responsibilities at that age, then I'm sure they don't want to have to wait till 18 to finally stop driving them around everywhere they want to go. And if they don't want to drive their kids, then they'll be forced to take public transportation. And if it is even available to them, first of all. However, public transportation is really slow and inefficient, and the Examiner.com states public transportation is time-consuming, and it takes a lot of planning to use, which many people will agree with, and also many people agree with that it takes longer to get anywhere, and driving directly to there would be a lot quicker, and they probably feel more safe doing that as well. And so they shouldn't have to take that extra time to travel when they could just drive there directly. And so, as you can see, that raising the driving age will not be a positive. It would just not help it really won't help anyone become a better driver, and it'll just be really inconvenient for people who aren't 18.